Welcome to Live from the Smokehouse. This is a new video series that we're going to do discussing what we love to do most. It's just fish, hunt, and eat. We'll start off with episode 1 today. Hope you enjoy, and thanks for watching. All right, episode 1, we're going to talk about one of the most controversial subjects in the catfishing world, and that's pay lakes. They're hated by most everybody in the catfishing world, which is understandable, but I'm going to give you my side of things and my stance on pay lakes. So, one thing that I don't agree with is commercial fishermen coming and taking all the big fish out of our lakes and rivers. That is very bad. Especially a lot of these pay lakes can't support these big fish. They don't have the oxygen levels or the acreage to support them. It takes a lot to support a big fish. So I don't agree with that part. With that being said, I'm going to give you a little bit of history on myself. So I came from West Virginia. West Virginia, we did not have a lot of rivers and lakes in the area I lived in. I lived in the southern part of West Virginia. So all we had there were some pay lakes, some stock trout ponds. That's what we had. We didn't really have much else and nothing to do. So once we started getting introduced to some pay lakes around through there was a pay lake that me and my cousin used to go fish all the time. They actually got blues and flatheads from Santee Cooper and brought them up and stocked them. So we started fishing these pay lakes, and they started having tournaments. It was every Friday and Saturday night thing. Even on Sunday evenings they had tournaments. Being from West Virginia with nothing better to do, these pay lakes kept me out of a lot of trouble because we didn't have nothing better to do, like I said. So we spent our Friday and Saturday nights at the catfish pond fishing tournaments. Now, you think of the catfish pond, it's like shooting fish in a barrel. Not necessarily true. Not necessarily true. We had to actually pattern these fish just like you would in a lake or a river. There was different parts of the lake that were deeper. There was parts that had shallow flats. There was a creek or two coming in. We could actually pattern these fish depending on the time of the year. So it helped me become a lot better fisherman. Of course, I moved to Tennessee around 2000 and was introduced to the Tennessee River and learned to catch fish in the rivers and in the lakes. But I had that skill set that I learned from fishing this pay lake that helped me a lot become a better fisherman. And like I said, the main thing, it kept me out of a lot of trouble. It's a funny story because me and my cousin, we used to be there every Friday, Saturday, and even Sunday night that they were having tournaments. And that was usually from April through till about October. We would actually go catch bait, bring bait to the pond, sell it. That would pay for our entry fee. And then we got to where we had this lake figured out. We had it patterned. We were using the top 3 just about every weekend. We got pretty good at it. So, and with that, the pond would usually be full of fishermen around it. So you had to really compete to stay on top of these fish. So you'll never hear me apologize for fishing pay lake or saying, man, I wish I wouldn't have done that. Because a lot of times that's all people have. They don't have the Tennessee River. They don't have Santee Cooper. They don't have Lake Wiley or some of these other big lakes that hold a lot of big blues and flatheads. They don't have that. That's all they have is pay lakes. So, and like I said, I'm thankful that it kept me out of a lot of trouble and made me a better fisherman. A lot of people may not agree with this, but this is my stance on it. So, hope you enjoyed. Please hit the subscribe button on our YouTube page, and we'll see you next time.